This is the BenQ DLP Projector. Okay, so BenQ has sent over their digital light projector. Here it is, here in its large box. It's actually quite difficult to get it all on the screen at the moment, so we're going to attempt to unbox it from the side. So inside of the box we have the projector inside these two egg cartons on here. It has been looked at before, this projector, so it's not in its full retail packaging. Things have been separated from their little baggies and that kind of thing. It's all been neatly put together as much as possible. We have a manual with a CD-ROM for those who actually have CD-ROMs, and eco-facts on the back. Notably, none of the actual information here contains a product code for the projector, so it's not exactly clear which one this is. It doesn't say on the box. So as we carefully take this apart and try not to damage things as they fall to the side, you'll notice that it's quite a big projector, and that's because it is a full 1080p DLP with full HD Blu-ray 3D support in it. Power is delivered by this C13 mains cable. There's a little bag of silica just to keep things fresh. And then there's a European variant of the C3 mains cable for Europe. Now, I wasn't quite expecting this to be a 3D projector, however it is. And it comes with a little tote bag that has these 3D glasses inside them. They charge by this proprietary connection here, and I'm just realizing that in the packaging there doesn't seem to be a connector for it. There's a little button here to turn them on, and there's some kind of sensor on the front there. We'll have a look at those whenever we're doing the review, because I don't think we'll be able to charge them. Also included is the obligatory remote control, and it's actually quite a nice looking remote control. This is very stylish with the kind of greyish silicone that's put over the top here, and if this light button works then it glows. You can see that there must be about 3 LEDs in there that gives it a nice pink glow, making it easy to use whilst not being overly bright in your face when the lights are dim. So it's solidly built. Great stuff there, BenQ. So moving on to the projector itself, this has a 2000 lumen projector, which has a 6-segment RGB color wheel with a 105,000:1 contrast ratio, and is capable of displaying up to 1.07 billion colors. It does a 2D to 3D conversion, and the lamp life is roughly between 600 hours or 1 year's worth of use. So looking around the device, obviously it's quite a big unit. It's kind of heavy, to be honest. It's ideal for setting up on the ceiling or something like that, or on a dedicated platform. This is the main lamp here, with a little IR blaster to the left of it. The front of it's quite boring. There's nothing really too much to it. There's no notable fans or anything like that, just the IR blaster and the lamp. This particular model retails for between about £580 and £650, depending on where you go online at a particular time, and there are about a dozen different variants of BenQ projectors at the moment, so it'll probably be quite difficult for you to track down this particular one, but I'll see if I can stick some links in the notes down below as to where you can get it for the best price. On the side we have a simple grill for a fan, but round the back is where all the action is. We've got a couple of HDMIs here, an RS232, a VGA port for the PC. These will help you with any presentations that you happen to be making on the corporate side of stuff. We have some phono cables here with video, audio in and out, and then there's a dedicated audio in and out there, and another IR blaster on the back, or IR receiver if you like, for the times that you're actually using it from behind the projector, because you can't always be in front of it. Then there's a USB type A up there, and then a USB type B, which is a mini USB. There's also a Kensington lock, and then a port for that mains cable. There are adjustable feet on the bottom in a kind of a triangular shape, with 1 at the front and 2 at the back, which is very handy. It means you don't have to get the front level quite so well. And then we have a couple of mounting points, actually a few mounting points. I think there's 3 in total, to be able to attach it to the screen, to the ceiling, with some fans and things in below. They're not laid out symmetrically, which bothers my eyes, But I guess once it's up there, no one's going to see. Then around on the side here, we have two very large fans to cool the whole unit down. It'll be interesting to see how loud they are. So then coming around and looking at the top here, which I guess if you were to attach it to the ceiling would actually be the facing area. You have controls here for adjusting the focus and the zoom of the lens, which will obviously be done on the remote control as well. It'll be interesting to see how that works. And because the unit's white, actually, we have some marks from a previous reviewer or someone who's been using it. There's a bit of red there. Hopefully it's not blood. We have a power button here, temperature and lamp lights, a D-pad for navigating menus and things, and back menu and source switching. Then there's a secret panel here, actually, which we can go in and have a quick look and see what... Oh, no, we can't really, actually, because it's screwed shut, which is I guess it's probably a good idea. I don't want to be tinkering around in there too much. So that's the BenQ DLP Projector. It's a good looking unit. We're going to go and try and find a wall to project something on. This is particularly designed for football and the likes, live sporting events, which means probably favours the greens and things like that. So we'll get it set up and have a look at some 3D content as well. That will be most impressive. And from what I can read, the actual maximum size that it can go to is around about 180 inches. So it might be wise to set this up in the garden with a couple of very big boomy Bluetooth speakers. Have the neighbours around for a barbecue and bore them to death with home movies or a live sporting event of some description. Alright, well, if you have any questions, throw them down into the notes below and I'll be sure to answer them in the review. Hit that subscribe button, turn on those notifications if you like, and I'll catch you on the next video. Thanks for watching and take care.